Hi, it's Christine here. So I'm going to share a little bit about what I've been doing for the Turner Contemporary commission since we're going live this week on the website and sharing how I've been developing things. And this is one of the sculptures, the homars, as we call it, which is a chatter house set on this island that I've created out of coral or the pieces that I found from the video posts when I was walking the beaches, like the oysters and different things and the seaweed, wrapping that in yarn, mussels and shells and eco rock, which I now know is a kind of is this rock that they use that's more environmentally friendly, so they're not using like kind of reef rocks themselves within the aquatics industry. And I think a key thing for this is that this was me kind of exploring home from home. In the commission, we talk about this idea of migrating coastal communities, of coming from the Caribbean, of somewhere like Margate being that surrogate space for you, for your kids, somewhere to play, somewhere that's as close to home as you're going to get. And this little chatter house on here was one of the original forms of mobile housing used in Barbados. So you could move from plantation to plantation. You could take it down like flat pack, put it in the back of a cart, and take it to the next place. And in my one, it's going to be yellow and orange, and my interpretation of a corrugated iron roof. But yeah, this island is going to be saturated in pigment, in colour, just like when corals fluoresce, just like the creativity that's come out of so much of that culture and the creativity I've seen in Margate itself as a coastal community, as a coastal and its coastal identity, its culture, and just an extraordinary perspective that it's shown me. And I feel like it's someone that I've a place that I've fallen in love with again since when I was a kid and I used to go there. And I think this is what I wrote about in a proposal has now become such a potent idea that the place where you can sit on the beach and imagine maybe where a sculpture may be one day, or what you may do, or imagine belonging, or imagine feeling that you really are embedded and belong within a place, within society, and that you're not just kind of hovering or in a liminal space or whatever, or it's your community pulling together and you're strong and you have that solidarity and the expression of culture, but you're also using it as a protection mechanism, strategy, device to insulate yourself against the struggles that are there, or challenges, all these different kinds of things. I feel it's this intimate connection to nature that I'm seeing in a different way, to the British coast that I'm seeing in a different way, to the Bayesian coast that I'm thinking of in different ways. And I think of Paynes Bay, and I think the places near where I was with my gran when I was a kid. And I just think I know we write a proposal for a commission, and we think we're proposing and we're doing one thing, but then what's coming out of it is such an extraordinary kind of deepening of experience and ideas and connections in a way in which I didn't really fully anticipate. And tomorrow I'm going on a walk with People Them Collective, and we're going to be walking back the route that they did for their protest march and stuff. And I'm just floored by that kind of generosity of 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 them as an organisation, of that kind of intelligentsia, of that sharing of experience and empathy and kindness and culture. I'm just really touched by the generosity and the sharing of people's lived experiences and their stories. And I was thinking tonight, I've got to put something up, and I thought, I don't know. I thought, you should, you want to be more slick than that and different things. But I guess I just wanted to just say what I was actually thinking and feeling, really, and just be honest about it. And like when this comes alive with the colour and all the things I want to do with this sculpture maquette, with this little island, which is now with the four others part of an archipelago archipelago. Why can't I say the words? Archipelago of islands, which is what we are in Great Britain. Then I just think like it's, justly, I'm hoping that it conveys, and it will convey, this extraordinary installation and all these narratives and this hybridity of thoughts and ideas and experience and stories, so many stories that are coming together in this. And yeah, I just wanted to share that tonight, because as things are going up, and more things will be shared, and with these walks, and because I really did run, we went on a walk with Sarah Trillo the other weekend, and amazing Margate artist. I'm just really bowled over, and I hope that the little bits of core that I've bought, that my family have brought back from Barbados, that are in here, the pieces that I've picked up in the pouring rain, the people that I've met, I just it's just turning into such extraordinary experience, creatively, intellectually. And when you see these next, these should be colour luminous, if there is such a thing. And my little house up on here, it seems to be a motif in my work. It seems to connect so many times to so many memories, as well as being like a motif that you see in Barbados with these beautifully bright coloured kind of houses, and they're all kind of like, they've been added onto, and they warp and wane, and kind of quite nebulous in their structure, as families like expand and contract. And it's just there's something about that motif within the Caribbean that I find really extraordinary, that one of like life and family and community, moving and migrating and living, and kind of the love and the care and the arguments and the the fear and the joy and all that kind of stuff, that just kind of like heady, intense kind of life, which is just, I don't know, I just find that very seductive and engaging. And I hope this work shares the experiences and feelings in the same way. So my home to yours, I guess. And to put that place, I think actually for me, to put this on a Margate coastline as a marker, all those people that I've grown up with from the Caribbean, from all different kinds of places, from Guyana, St. Lucia, Grenada, Jamaica, Genuine, Dominica, or the African continent, South America, all these different people that you've met and that you've had relationships and in your life paths have interacted and engaged and crossed each other in some way. I hope that the stories and the hybridity, the dense nature of your lived experience, that this is something that comes through in the work, and then you make in Margate as is your own, which is what we do. So yeah, I'll show the other ones in enough time, and yeah, thank you, and catch up soon, I guess.